guys, it is bright and early on a Sunday morning, and if you've read the title of this video you will know what we are up to today. And it's a very exciting day because this one here is going to his first show. As you can see, the sun is rising. Isn't that pretty though? It's worth it. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, but just going to get Barry in now. We've got to leave in 15 minutes, so hopefully he's stayed nice and clean, because we don't really have much time, do we, this morning? We don't have much time, and my phone has got not much charge. So hang on, let me catch you. I know there's a phone by your head. We don't really, we're not very... Where's your ear? So yes, just bringing him in now. We'll actually need to move, Harry. Take his rug off. You're not eating, come on. Walk on. But yeah, just bringing him in now. Take his rug off. Whip his boots on. Travel boots on. Give him a quick brush and then we'll be ready to go. I will put my phone on charge, get this one ready and load him up. In on what we're actually doing this morning. All you know is that we're taking Harry to his first show, but I haven't really said where or what we're doing. So yeah, we are taking him to Cherwell this morning for show jumping. We've just entered the little classes, the 65 and the 75. Obviously he's never done anything like this before, been in a warm-up, had to leave and go into another arena and jump a course of jumps all by himself. So I'm not really sure what to expect. There is no pressure to do well or anything. It's just to him to have a fun outing and enjoy his first show, hopefully. So yeah, he's in the back there. And as I said, it's bright and early. It's 7:30 now. We're on at just gone 9. So hopefully it won't be too busy. But yeah, that is what we're doing. Heading to Cherwell to be in Barry for his first show. Good boy. Okay, first class is all done and jumped, so yeah, the 65 is done. Harry was a very good boy. He's now very happy because he's back to his hay, and this pony is obsessed with food. So yeah, 65 is done. He was a really good boy. He found it all a bit spooky going into warm-up because they had the tannoy, so he could hear the steward over the tannoy. So when he went to trot past that kind of shocked him a bit, but that is to be expected. As I said, he's never done anything like this before. We've taken him to arena hire and he's done a fun ride last weekend, but that is obviously very different to a show where there's more people here, there's a lot busier, a lot more horses, the tannoy leaving warm up to go to the ring. But yeah, he coped really well with it. He was spooky, but he kept going, he jumped everything. So I'm so pleased with him. It was hard work. We did trot a couple. I'm hoping in the next class he might be a bit more forward. As you see, we did get one fence down, but I'm not really complaining. I didn't come to get a clear round. We can't compete with the whizzy little ponies anyway. It was just for the experience. So yeah, for his first class at first show, he's done so well. So yeah, I'm so pleased with him. He's such a good boy. Just kind of takes it all in stride because it's a big, busy venue here. It's not like a super quiet, low-key thing. There's a lot going on. I think there are 60 people in this class, which is crazy. Obviously, they're not letting them all in warm-up at the same time. Couldn't have asked much more from him for the first class. So yeah, that is where we're at. Now I've got 2 hours to chill and watch some little ponies jump a 65. So yeah, I will see you when we are warming up or getting ready for the 75 class in a bit. Also, can we just comment on how chilled he is? There's such a busy road behind this hedge here, which you can probably hear. We're in the lorry park, or trailer park. Lorries are parked separate. There's like a mini warm-up here where you go in first, and then the main warm-up where you can hear the tannoy and horses are cantering past. And he's just quite happy, chilling. I think he's like, quite likes shows if you just come here and eat, jump a bit, eat a bit more, and then go home. But yeah, superstar youngster over here. He's so pretty. He's so cute, look at him. But yes. Enough of me raving about my pony. We'll let him here have a munch. Good boy. Okay, so we are back home. As you can see, we are not at Cherwell anymore. And I've just put Harry out. I'm going to go and give him some feed. So I thought it would be a good time to finish off this vlog of little Barry's first show, whilst also trying to fend off Chico from eating Harry's feed because they're in together. But yeah, no, it was a really good day. I'm so impressed with Harry. Like I said, obviously it was his first competition. I think that is pretty obvious by now. So the first class we did was the 65. There he is. So we got there and walked the course for the 65, which was really nice. There was a lot going on at Cherwell. The banners, the other horses, the tannoy and the warm-up. There you go. Good boy. The tannoy in the warm-up arena, he wasn't really quite sure of. He was quite scared of it the first time, because as we were trotting past, suddenly this loud voice comes out of it. But he did get used to that. So went in for the 65, and obviously he was looking at the banners around the edge. I think I've already spoken a bit about this after the 65. Here comes the food stealer. So excuse me whilst I'm trying to fend him off. But yeah, he went in, good boy, and popped round so nicely, very sensibly. We trotted a couple where he just lost balance or wasn't quite forward. I just kept him in trot, also around the corners. But he jumped everything. He had one little spook at fence 4. I don't think he really saw it until the last minute, and it's kind of caught him off guard, but bless him, he's so good. He kept going, popped round 5, 6. It was all really, really nice. I did see a bit of a long one for fence 8, I think it was. So I just asked him to, yeah, take the long one for that, and he did knock it down, but I'm really not complaining. It was unlucky pole. I wasn't going for a clear round, like I said. The fact that he went and jumped everything and was just so sensible with all of it, like tacking up in the lorry park and the warm-up with all the horses coming close to him, and then having to leave the other ponies and jump in the main arena. I really couldn't have asked for much more. So he got lots of pats for that. Now you may be wondering, Millie, didn't you say you were doing the 65 and the 75? Well, yeah, that was the original plan. But obviously the 65 went really well, and we had quite a long wait for the 75. And I got back on and warmed up. I'm not sure if Mum's taken any videos of warm up, but he warmed up really well. He was just, again, with the tannoys on the long side of the warm-up arena, not really keen to go down that side of the arena at all on the left rein. He was fine on the left rein. No, sorry, he was fine on the right rein, but not on the left rein. He didn't want to go past them. He was jumping fine. I got him a lot more forward because obviously the fences were bigger. So I was like, well, he needs to be a bit more forward than he was in the 65. Chico, no, away. But I went in and just couldn't really get him going forward enough up the long side before fence 1. And I think he was just, well, he was very, very tired mentally and also physically, but mainly mentally. He'd had to cope with a lot, and he'd been a really good boy, so I didn't really want to push it, so I did retire him. He's finished now, that's what he does. Cheeky, not you. Stop now, he picks it up. Anyway, so yeah, I retired him. You want more? Yeah, so I retired him in the 75, but no reflection of how he was jumping. He could have jumped it, but just mentally he was pretty exhausted, and I didn't want to completely blow his brains and make him go in again. And I wanted it to be obviously a fun experience for him for his first show, so there was no point fighting with him to go round when he clearly was done, basically. He thought he was done. He'd gone back to the lorry, gone back to the trailer, had some hay, had a little nap, and the thought of, I think, doing that all again, just, he didn't quite understand. So that's fine. We all wanted it to be a good experience for him. It was a good experience. He was a really good boy. I couldn't have asked for much more. He jumped super around the 65, as you will have seen. So back to do a bit of practicing at home, and then hopefully go back in a few weeks' time, again just for one class, but we might try and attempt the 75 next time. So yeah, that is about it for this vlog. Harry's first competition vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably was on the short side. Obviously I haven't edited yet, but it will be a nice one to look back on when Harry's come on more, to look back on at his first show. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See you whenever the next one may be.